Good morning. I'm Lisa Schilling, and each one of you today are part of my story. In fact, all of us here today, we have a story. Stories are created by life events that build the pages and the chapters. There are plot twists and turns that happen that none of us can expect or account for. However, it's these very plot twists in life that often lead people to online learning. My personal story is a story of discovery and learning to go where the doors of life lead. For a woman who really hated school, an enormous amount of my time has been spent learning, whether it was in the classroom or on my own. But you see, we can't know these things before the doors of life are revealed to us. As we make choices on which doors to open and walk through and which doors to keep closed, we unknowingly write the stories of our life. The story that I envisioned when I started out, well, it looks nothing like the story that I have today. I'm sure many of you could say the same thing. I set out originally to be a sales representative. However, that door was abruptly closed after a business closure due to bankruptcy. This made me a dislocated worker and eligible for federal education funding. I thought perhaps I should take advantage of that opportunity and go back to school again. In fact, I might be able to find a career that maybe had more job security. But wait a minute, I hated school. Oh well, a door opened and I walked through. You see, I was very nervous after having a job closure, and I thought nursing provided an opportunity where I would be able to find a career anywhere. And for me, that was very important. However, it was a little crazy because I'd always said, I could never be a nurse. So my friends and family were a little surprised when I decided to take on this field. Ironically, becoming a nurse and being a nurse was much more than just being a job or earning money. It was not just a career, but a vocation. My compassionate nature blossomed, and I learned that I loved taking care of people and that I was good at it. For me, this door opened a huge opportunity. However, the plot twists of life come again, and I had another job closure, making me once again a dislocated worker. This time I decided again to go with the opportunity and go back to school to get my bachelor's in nursing. For someone who doesn't like school, it is amazing how much time I have spent back on the school. However, this time was a little different. You see, I'd been out of school for 15 years. I was now married, and I had 3 children, and I was working full-time. So this was an experience to go back to school again, one that was very scary and humbling. You see, I struggled to stay motivated with the rigid schedules and the deadlines and all of those responsibilities mixed with home. But I managed to complete my degree, and I found that life again presented another opportunity, another open door, and that was to teach nursing clinicals, something that had previously kind of scared me before. But I decided to take the gainful employment and give it a try. This previously unexplored option became my passion. If not for the uneventful and eventful closing and opening of doors, I would have never realized how much I actually enjoy teaching nursing students. What I realized is that these seemingly unrelated events that happen to us, these plot twists, they all happen so that we can become what we were actually meant to be. They guide our path. So without this series of struggles, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't be the nurse that I am. But what I realized is to take my dream further, now I had to go back to school to get my master's degree in nursing. Once again, finding myself back in school. From here, I decided that my path would help me achieve my goal of becoming a full-time nursing instructor to an accredited nursing school. So that made my goal all worth it. But unlike my bachelor's degree experience, I found a school this time that could actually help me receive one-on-one guidance and support. The WGU process was a perfect fit. It allowed me to work at my own pace and at my own schedule. My amazing faculty mentor, Brenda Scott, God bless her, helped me get through every step of the way. She held my hand when I felt like I couldn't do it and kept me moving along at a pace that fit me and my learning style perfectly. Instead of cramming and procrastinating like I used to, I was able to work in the blocks of time that I had available, and I quickly moved through the classes. The capstone project. The capstone project pushed me to be more than I thought I was able to be. And in fact, conducting research on helping nursing students manage anxiety through the use of focused relaxation was amazing and challenging, but overall very rewarding to know that my work might go on to be used in future studies. For me, in conclusion, this graduation is a defining moment. It helps us know which direction our stories will take. You see, that uncertainty used to frighten me, but not anymore. I no longer fear not knowing what I'm going to do because I now know who I am. I'm a person who never will stop learning and never stop growing and never stop teaching. With my master's degree now, more opportunities are open to me than ever so that I may explore my love of teaching and mentoring and speaking. Through this journey, I have learned to appreciate these plot twists in life for what they are. They allow us to grow into who we were meant to become. My personal motto is now, see one, do one, and teach one. While I may be uncertain still of what I want to do when I grow up, I do know what I want to be. Thank you all, especially my family, my husband Sean, and my 3 boys, Cole, Sam, and Luke, for all of your support along this journey. Thank you to each one of you, WGU graduates, for sharing this moment with me. And I wish you all the best as you continue to write your amazing stories.